Justin Bieber has once again found himself at the center of public attention, but this time it's not for his chart-topping music or high-profile relationship. On March 13th, 2025, the global pop sensation took to Instagram to share a deeply personal and vulnerable message about his ongoing struggles with self-worth and feelings of being an imposter in his own life. This raw confession has resonated with millions of fans worldwide and offers a rare glimpse into the psychological challenges that often accompany fame and success. In his heartfelt Instagram post, Bieber wrote, "People told me my whole life, 'Wow, Justin, you deserve that,' and I personally have always felt unworthy, like I was a fraud." The 31-year-old singer continued with remarkable candor, "When people told me I deserve something, it made me feel sneaky, like, damn, if they only knew my thoughts, how judgmental I am, how selfish I really am, they wouldn't be saying this." He concluded his message with a sentiment that many found surprisingly relatable. "I say all this to say, if you feel sneaky, welcome to the club. I definitely feel unequipped and unqualified most days." This isn't the first time Bieber has opened up about his personal struggles. Throughout his career, which began when he was discovered on YouTube at just 13 years old, the Canadian singer has been remarkably transparent about the toll that early fame took on his mental health. From his public battles with substance abuse to his candid discussions about depression and anxiety, Bieber has consistently used his platform to destigmatize conversations around mental health. What makes this recent confession particularly significant is its timing. At 31, Bieber is no longer the troubled teen idol or the young adult trying to shed his boyish image. He's now a husband to model Hailey Bieber and a father to their 6-month-old son, Jack Blues Bieber. This new chapter in his life seems to have prompted a deeper level of introspection and self-awareness. The phenomenon Bieber describes in his post is commonly known as imposter syndrome, a psychological pattern where individuals doubt their accomplishments and have a persistent fear of being exposed as a fraud. It's particularly common among high achievers and those in the public eye. Despite his undeniable talent, record-breaking success, and millions of devoted fans, Bieber's admission suggests that even at the pinnacle of his career, he struggles with feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Mental health experts have long noted that imposter syndrome can be especially prevalent among those who achieve success at a young age. When fame and fortune arrive before a person has fully developed their sense of self, it can create a disconnect between their public persona and their private identity. For Bieber, who was thrust into the spotlight before he even entered his teens, this disconnect has likely been particularly pronounced. The timing of Bieber's confession also coincides with what his team has described as a transformative year for the singer. In February, his representatives responded to rumors about substance abuse, telling TMZ that such claims were absolutely not true. Instead, they explained that Bieber had been focused on ending several close friendships and business relationships that no longer served him. This period of personal reevaluation appears to have led to the kind of soul-searching reflected in his recent Instagram post. It's worth noting that Bieber's willingness to share his vulnerabilities comes at a time when male celebrities, particularly in the music industry, are increasingly open about their mental health struggles. From Kid Cudi to Shawn Mendes, more male artists are challenging traditional notions of masculinity by speaking candidly about their emotional and psychological challenges. Bieber's influence in this regard cannot be overstated. As one of the most followed people on social media, his openness creates space for others to acknowledge their own struggles. The response to Bieber's post has been overwhelmingly supportive, with fans and fellow celebrities praising his honesty. Many commented that his willingness to be vulnerable made them feel less alone in their own struggles with self-doubt. This reaction highlights the positive impact that celebrity mental health advocacy can have, particularly on younger audiences who may be experiencing similar feelings. However, Bieber's confession also raises questions about the price of fame and the toll it takes on those who achieve it, especially at a young age. The entertainment industry has a long history of young stars who struggle with the pressures of public scrutiny and expectation. From Judy Garland to Britney Spears, the pattern of child stars facing significant mental health challenges as adults is well documented. In recent years, there has been increased awareness about the responsibility that record labels, management teams, and the media have toward young performers. Bieber's own journey from teen idol to troubled young adult to seemingly more grounded family man has played out in the public eye, serving as both a cautionary tale and a story of resilience. The singer's relationship with his faith has also been a significant factor in his personal growth. Bieber has been open about how his Christian beliefs have helped him navigate difficult periods in his life. His connection to Hillsong Church and other religious communities has provided him with a support system outside of the entertainment industry, something that many celebrities find valuable in maintaining perspective. His marriage to Hailey Bieber, née Baldwin, in 2018 marked another turning point. Friends and associates have noted that their relationship has been a stabilizing force in his life. The couple's decision to start a family, resulting in the birth of their son Jack Blues in September 2024, seems to have further grounded the singer. Parenthood often prompts profound reflection, and Bieber's recent introspection may well be connected to his new role as a father. Despite these positive developments in his personal life, Bieber's admission of feeling like a fraud suggests that success and stability don't necessarily eliminate deep-seated insecurities. This is an important message for fans who might idealize celebrity lifestyles or believe that achieving certain milestones, whether fame, wealth, marriage, or parenthood, will automatically resolve feelings of inadequacy. The music industry itself has begun to reckon with its role in the mental health challenges faced by artists. Increased awareness about the pressures of touring, public scrutiny, and the creative process has led some labels and management companies to implement wellness programs and mental health support for their artists. Bieber's own experiences, including his decision to cancel tour dates in the past due to exhaustion and mental health concerns, have contributed to this industry-wide conversation. Social media, too, plays a complex role in this dynamic. While platforms like Instagram give artists like Bieber direct access to their fans and control over their narrative, they also create additional pressure and scrutiny. The carefully curated nature of social media can exacerbate feelings of being an imposter as the gap between public perception and private reality widens. Bieber's decision to use Instagram, the very platform that often contributes to these feelings, to share his authentic struggles represents an interesting subversion of the medium. Looking ahead, Bieber's confession may signal a new phase in his public persona. Having achieved extraordinary success in his music career with multiple Grammy Awards and record-breaking hits, he appears to be prioritizing authenticity and personal growth over maintaining a flawless public image. This evolution mirrors that of other artists who have used their platforms to advocate for mental health awareness and destigmatize vulnerability, particularly among men. For the millions of young people who have grown up with Bieber as a constant presence in pop culture, his journey offers valuable lessons about resilience, self-acceptance, and the importance of seeking help when needed. His willingness to acknowledge his feelings of being unequipped and unqualified, despite his objective success, challenges the notion that achievement alone leads to fulfillment or confidence. Mental health professionals often emphasize that imposter syndrome is not something that can be completely eliminated, but rather a feeling that must be acknowledged and managed. By sharing his ongoing struggles, Bieber demonstrates that mental health is not a destination but a journey, one that requires continuous work and self-awareness. As Bieber navigates this new chapter as a husband, father, and more mature artist, his openness about his psychological challenges sets an important example. In an era where social media often encourages the presentation of perfect lives, his willingness to share his insecurities creates space for more authentic conversations about mental health. The contrast between the teenage Justin Bieber, who burst onto the scene with Baby in 2010, and the reflective 31-year-old father sharing his deepest insecurities in 2025 is striking. It reminds us that behind the carefully constructed images of celebrities are real people, navigating the same human experiences of doubt, growth, and self-discovery that we all face. Bieber's confession that he feels unworthy despite his extraordinary success serves as a powerful reminder that external validation and achievement don't necessarily translate to internal peace. His journey continues to evolve, and as he grows both as an artist and as a person, his willingness to share that journey authentically may be his most impactful contribution yet. As fans and observers, we're left with an important question. In a culture that often equates success with worthiness, how can we develop a sense of self-worth that isn't dependent on external achievements or validation? Bieber's candid admission doesn't provide easy answers, but it does create space for this essential conversation, one that extends far beyond the world of celebrity and touches on universal human experiences of doubt, belonging, and the search for authentic self-acceptance.